Niagara Falls Tourism is a 400-member strong organization dedicated to promoting tourism in the city and across the Niagara region. Janice Thompson is the president and CEO. Janice, international attention shining on Niagara Falls this week. Alessia Cara, how did that come about?
That was an incredible opportunity for Niagara Falls. It was just terrific. Niagara Falls Tourism, we're in the midst right now of making a 1-hour video show all about the destination. And it's a lure piece, it's a travelogue. And we went to our agency and said, okay, we need to find musical talent to augment the presentation. So they came back and we hired Alessia Cara. And coincidentally, she was issuing her new album, just starting to release some of the music for her new album.
Great timing.
It was amazing timing. And also timing, this was meant for us. It was meant to be a springtime release, but we were delayed by lockdowns and delayed by restrictions. So the timing just all came together.
The delays worked in your favor.
They did work in our favor. And then we learned that she was able to release her first song live on Colbert on Monday evening this week.
The viewership, it's in the millions.
It's over 3 million, so we're very pleased. We've got lots of great feedback on it now, and you know, who knew we would end up in Rolling Stone? You know, publications like that have picked up Niagara Falls, and they're all saying the same thing. Wow, what an unlikely destination for someone to release an album. But she's doing it, and she's on the boat. She's on Niagara City cruises. The falls behind her, and it's really impactful. So.
And Colbert also posted something via his social media where she was doing a performance at Oaks Garden Theatre.
That's correct, my guest. Yeah, this is the other song, Shapeshifters it's called, and he put that on his own personal social. So we're thrilled with the exposure. And last week we launched our new campaign, Niagara Falls, Just Far Enough Away. And it's meant to motivate people within Ontario primarily that can say, yeah, you know what, I can get in the car and I can get there. I don't have to worry about, you know, air travel or trains or anything. I can just get in the car and get myself there very quickly. And the attraction is still the same as it always was.
It's that whole concept of the staycation, correct?
Correct, absolutely. And something they know, something that's familiar, but exciting and rewarding. And as we say, just far enough away. You feel like you've gone somewhere, you've done something.
Were you able to take a look at the crowds this past weekend and just get a feel for how busy it was the first weekend of Stage 3?
Absolutely. It's the same. People, frankly, have not really stopped coming to Niagara Falls, and they certainly haven't stopped phoning to inquire about what's open, what's available, what can they do. But this first weekend, we did see more people come. The one issue we currently have, though, is the restriction on attendance, the 50% limitation,
right.
Still on some of our attractions. That's causing, you know, lineups, which is not something that anyone wants. We want to be able to manage those lineups, and we are lucky that our attraction operators and owners have decades and decades of experience in managing those lineups. And that was to our advantage at the beginning when we were promoting ourselves as a safe destination. You know, safe to play, safe to stay, because people in Niagara Falls, they know hospitality and they know how to deliver it.
Some of your members are involved in the live music presentation field, and you also have some involved in conventions, and those things we're putting on hold right now until later. How does that affect Niagara Falls tourism?
Well, it's interesting. You're certainly right. There has been a lot of impact on the live entertainment side and on the convention business. I know Noel Buckley at the convention center has been moving business. People are moving it forward or backward later. They're delaying it. But the convention center is right on top of that business to make sure the destination doesn't lose it, that eventually it will be here. But it's been quite trying 18 months, as you can imagine.
It's a lot of getting the word out there without any income coming during that time, so they have to spend money while none is coming in, which is very difficult.
Now, we experienced during the filming of the Alessia Cara music, the challenge for us there was we weren't allowed to create a crowd. We weren't allowed to attract attention. So everything had to be done very quietly, very late at night, in destination, and it was very challenging. When we really wanted to say, come on, let's put it in the middle of Oaks Garden Theatre and let's open it up and have people come. Would have been spectacular, but we weren't able to do that. So
Winter Festival of Lights this year, was it well attended, and are you planning a bigger celebration for 2021. You also are hoping to hold New Year's Eve again, I believe.
Well, as far as Winter Festival goes, this year we're extending it. We're going to February. We'll run right through to Family Day and the Valentine's Day weekend, recognizing that there are winter attractions that are not just about the Christmas holidays. So we'll have the Christmas and the Santa pieces featured in the early part, and then we'll transition over to the different light displays. So that's a very exciting expansion for us this year. New Year's Eve, we're taking an approach as well this year that we're looking at having some indoor concerts throughout the destination. So we're discussing that with our members right now, what we could potentially do to take away the risk of everything being outdoors and everything being reliant on good weather. So we're saying let's build in some other things that we can potentially include as hotel packages. But all of the New Year's details will be, I'm sure, firmed up September, October.